Hi, welcome to Galactic Command Tarot. This is a psychic beacon, so if you're watching this, then you're a member of Galactic Command. Now, you can choose to believe that or not, but as it is, you exist in one of two states or conditions, and that is either active or inactive. Now, active means everything I say or do or pull from the ancient Galactic Command Tarot deck will apply to you. Inactive means everything I say or do or pull from the ancient Galactic Command deck will not apply to you. To go from inactive to active, all you have to do is say, of my own free will, I volunteer for service with Galactic Command. And that is it. It turns on that switch that is inside you, your internal switch, and you are active. If you ever wondered what Galactic Command is, it's a compilation of the Galactic Federation of Light, the Intergalactic Brotherhood and Sisterhood of Light, and the Ashtar Command. And they all work together. Some of them take care of the crystalline grid which surrounds the planet. I haven't looked into that. I'll just be honest. That's taken care of by the Intergalactic Brotherhood and Sisterhood of Light. They are part of Galactic Command. I just haven't talked to them. It's just that simple. So you are here, and let's get your reading started, okay? Now, we just, if you ever decide to shuffle or start your own tarot readings, the simple way to do tarot is just get a deck, carry it around with you for a little bit, get your vibrations on it, and then you just shuffle it like this. We don't have any reverses here because, this deck was manifested by Archangel Michael, the presence of the Almighty God, so it talks. So all we got to do is straight shuffle. But you can twist them, you can turn them, like whatever. Some people like to pop them out, but with us, we just shuffle, and you can do that. You can just shuffle if you want. Then when you're done, just put it down, take your left hand, cut it into 3 decks, put them back together, and you deal from the top. And if you're doing this on your own deck, it doesn't matter what spread you decide because it works. As soon as you start laying down those cards, it will work. This is one that is specific for Galactic Command. If you are inactive, it won't mean anything to you. You will have no idea how it works. If you are active, it will make sense to you. So let's get started. 10 of Cups. There's lots of love. You're dreaming of that moment. And it's coming. Just like this. It's like the ship will land and it'll be there. And you'll look at it and you'll say, it's that moment. It's actually here. This is good. You will realize it too. It's a good way to start. Keep dreaming. Keep manifesting. Thought is an energy, and you're pulling that in. I did a lot of manifesting as I got to this point. It took me a long time, years and years. And you're probably going to ask, how many years? 30 is a good number, and more. The thing was, I was manifesting this stuff without realizing it. When I was very young, things came to me. Now, when I say things came to me, books, videos, people, I would just be minding my own business, and a book would appear, like at the library or at a friend's. There's a strange one. I think it was my sisters or my mom. They brought in a bunch of books from like a garage sale. They never really told me, and I took them out and I put them on. We had like a makeshift library, of stuff we wanted to keep separate from the encyclopedias and dictionaries and all that, which is kind of stuff you could look through. And I found this one book mixed in there somewhere, and it changed my life. It was about light working, and talking to the Almighty, and believing in yourself, contacting that energy that's in you. And so I didn't read the whole book. I was just a kid at the time. And I just randomly opened it up, and there was a chapter, there was like 6 paragraphs, and I read. And it's literally like says, please do this. So I read it. There was some instructions there. So I read it, and I did it. And then I put the book back on the shelf. And a couple of weeks later, I went to go look for the book, and I never found it again, ever. I don't know what happened to it. It was just gone. It was just gone. So things like that happen. You're noticing that there is an end. That's a happy ending. And someone approaches. So, it's a good way to start. Three of Pentacles. Happy little moments in your life. See this? These are like the happy moments in your life. Three of Pentacles. You're learning. This is Galactic Command in school. It's where they learn. It's where they socialize. It's where they do the things that you need to make it to the next level. So you're happy, and it's the little things that you do. It's the little things that you say, hi, thank you, being courteous, kind, and polite, opening doors. You don't think too much about it, but these are the niceties that separate you from someone else. Are you going to walk into the grocery store and not to hold the door open for someone who's might have their hands full, or even just to say, hi, how are you? And they might say hi. It's the simple things. It's the simple things that help you go through life, that separate you from others. Be courteous, kind, and polite, and listen. You don't have to hear a life story, but just listen. Don't the word is look down on. When you talk about being pride and proudful, you can be proud of who you are. You can be proud of the work you do. But prideful means you think you're better than them. You rub it in their faces. You can be proud, but you do not have to be prideful. Like this, you can be proud to be a student. You can be proud to pass an exam. You can be proud that you belong, that you just belong. But you don't have to go up to someone who can't make it into school and say, hey, I'm better than you. I have this degree. What are you talking about? Say, hey, just try harder. It took me some work. That is being proud but not prideful. You don't make other people feel bad. That's what raises your vibrational frequency. That's what makes you light. That's what makes you a light warrior. That's what Galactic Command is. They are light warriors. I haven't said this in a while, but they sit right here with me. Angels and Galactic Command, right here, on this side, right here. See? Right here. Angel. Second most powerful angel in the universe. Archangel Little Michelle. Her name means literally Little Michael. Sitting next to her is Major Laura of Galactic Command. She's a major field officer. Literally an advisor. On this side, Archangel Wendy. Both of them are Christmas angels. So, second and third most powerful angels in the universe. Sitting next to her is Katrina of Galactic Man, Major Logistics. They've sat with me many, many times, and because of your vibrational frequency, you can't see them, but I know they're there. They are real. And that's one of the things is that as a member of Galactic Man, I try to tell you things. If you think you hear them, you hear them. If you think you see them, you see them. If you think you feel them, you feel them. You acknowledge them as real, and they become part of your life. I've been manifesting them and sitting with them and talking with them for years. Every day, every single day, I have conversations with them. And it's just normal stuff. Hey, would you like a cup of coffee? Here's a cup of coffee. I'm having breakfast. You want some Cheerios? Yes. You're wondering, how do I do that, right? Okay, let's take a bowl of cereal or a cup of coffee. You pour a cup of coffee in front of you. Then you say to an angel, would you like a cup of coffee? And of course, they will say, yes, I would love a cup of coffee. You hold it out, and you see them taking that cup of coffee, and it is real to them, and they will drink that cup of coffee. They'll eat that bowl of cereal. They will eat it the way you eat it. They will taste it the way you taste it. If you sit there and eat a bowl of cereal and you hold it like this and you're looking at it, they will hold it like that and looking at it. You put it in your mouth, you chew it, and you swallow. They will chew it and swallow. That is how they learn. That is how they experience. Same with Galactic Command. If you're drinking a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, they're the same way. You put that cup in your hand, they will hold that cup in their hand because you gave it to them. You gave it to them. You shared part of your life with them. You shared that experience, and they are holding that cup of coffee. If you put that cup of coffee on the table and let it sit there for an hour, they will sit there for an hour waiting to drink that cup of coffee. So you got to be aware of what you're doing, and then when you're done and you put it away, it will vanish. So these are things that you can do to help them be part of your life. I take them with me. They sit in my car. I go on a bicycle ride. I say, hey, there's seats here big enough for all of you. I make seats. I make the pegs where they can sit. They put their hands around me, and we go for a bike ride. They sit in my car. They want to learn. I say, sit in the driver's seat with me. Put your hands on the wheel, and you'll learn. I've been in vehicles where we've ate apples together. We watched the rain come down. We walked around at night, and the interesting thing is, like I said, these are the small moments. You're never alone. You don't feel alone. You feel them walking with you. They're always with me. I go out in the middle of the night. Say I go for a walk, 3 a.m. in the morning, and I'm looking around at the streetlights, looking at everything. I'm not afraid. They're there. They are right there with me. And they've told me more than once, if something happens, we'll take care of it. We will take care of it. We are here with you. Nothing has happened. I might have stubbed my toe. I might have slipped on some grass, but there are times when I've been at work and I've slipped and I've been caught. I was like, and they said, that was us. That was us. We caught you. The little moments, they're there. They are absolutely there. King of Cups, because they want you to know that your emotions help them exist, manifest. Would you like, if you had a friend or a family member or a significant other, and you talked to them, and then you stopped and you ignored them? That's not polite. Would you want somebody to do that to you? Would you want your mom or your dad to just come in one day and stop looking at you, stop talking to you, a brother, a sister, a friend? Just one day they come in and you ignore them. You go take a shower, you go eat your breakfast, you go shopping and you don't think about them. No way, right? No way. You wouldn't want that to happen. They are right beside you. They are trying to talk to you. And when you start talking to them, you have to remember they are there. They feel that love. It's that emotion. When you know where they are there and you are aware that they are talking and speaking and having conversation, and they talk to each other all the time. If you do that and you stop feeling that emotional connection with them, with the ones that are with you, not your twin flame, not what we will call regular people, but the spiritual people that are with you, the light beings, the angels, whatever, when you stop talking to them, you're literally cutting them out of your life. They are there. They're always there. And they like to do the things that you do. If you were talking to them and going for walks with them, they go for walks with you. You can hear them talking. They chatter. They'll talk to themselves. They'll compliment the birds. I've started laughing, and it's because I heard a joke. A joke, it might be sitting there and going, what was that? And they're like, that was me. I told you a joke. And you get to hear it. You get to understand them. This happens to me every day. Every single day, day and night, literally 24 hours a day. I get up, they get up. I go to sleep, they go to sleep. They watch me. They talk to members of Galactic Command, mostly angels, because I have these two angels that are with me. And they send out, what would you call emissaries or messengers or things like that. And they get things done. That's just the best way to say it. Get things done. Now, and you're wondering about angels, right? Well, there are ancient angels and there are newer angels. As the ones that are closer to you in experience, you would call newer angels, okay? Ancient angels are angels that are thousands, maybe millions, maybe billions of years old. In the timeline, which to make it things simple, if you start at the beginning and you end at the end, and it loops, we'll just explain it literally like that. As it loops, the ones back here may have looped from the beginning to become ancient, and the ones that are here might be newer because they're closer to you, like in this, they're closer to you. but they could also be ancient. So there's a combination, because these ancient ones could be sitting here and these newer ones could be just further up getting here. So it's kind of complicated, but it's not. It works. As the U.S. Marine Corps says, if it keeps you alive and it works, use it. You. That's where you came from. The beginning. The Fool. Something tells me you needed to hear this all over again. All over again. That's where you came from. Galactic Command. That's you coming to Earth on your mission that you don't remember. From out there. From out there. That's you. That's a pot. You train 80 years, 90 years, depending on you, depending on who you are. You started. You trained. You made contacts. You made friends. You made lasting relationships. You experienced life. You ended chapters, but they were good chapters. And that's you realizing it. Realizing what you did. You got here. You're watching me right now. Same thing happened to me. This happened to me. This happened to you. I don't remember a lot of it. I remember getting, it was someone else, back to back, this here and one exactly like it pointed the other way, back to back, getting in, being fired like that. There was an angel flying behind it. I don't remember hitting. I don't remember getting out. Not really. I remember seeing two people walking with me, going like to the city, like a hospital, being born. And that's really about it. I mean, there's bits and pieces that were revealed to me. But that's how it started. And that's how it started for you. Who was the other person? No, that was your twin flame. Where did they go? I see dials and challenges and someone saying, I will take this, you will take that. Different time frames, different locations, and something like, I will find you. That's how it started. That's why you're here. That's why you struggle. No one said it was going to be easy. No one ever said it was going to be easy. A lot of members of Galactic Command are drug addicts, alcoholics, depressive, not sure what is going on in their lives. It's that call. I need to go somewhere. I need to be somewhere. Someone is telling me to move. Someone is whispering in my ear, I need to do this. I need to be somewhere. You'll got to acknowledge they are there. They are helping you. They are keeping you from slipping. They are keeping you out of that trouble. Don't ignore them. And when it happens, keep them. Keep them in your mind. Keep them in your presence. Don't walk through them. When you open a door, you make sure they are with you like any other person. When you open a door, you say, are you guys standing here? I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm beside you. I'm holding your hand. I'm holding your shoulder. You open the door like there's a group of you walking out. You see them come out. You don't forget them. They don't forget you. They've been walking with you since this moment. There's no reason to be upset with yourselves, with those around you, saying, I am alone. You are not. Look, this is a single solitary ship, but look at it right here. That is a battleship or an aircraft carrier, whatever it is, filled with thousands of people saying, hey, good luck. Good luck. We'll keep in touch. Good luck. And they do. They send you messages all the time. But you may choose not to hear them because it's your choice. That's why I always say, of your own free will. It's up to you to make that choice. It's up to you to hear them. It's up to you to talk to them. It's up to you to let them help you. You made that choice. You made that choice to come here. Bottom of the deck. Archangel Wendy. Right here. Third most powerful angel in the universe. Looking into your life. Ace of Swords. Thoughts, words, emotions. Love, emotions. What is the difference, you're saying, right? Bruce Lee, he used to say, fight with emotional content. And so somebody might throw a fist and go, ah, and he'd go, stop. I did not say anger. I did not say hatred. I said with emotional content. Feel the action. Feel what you're doing. He's not saying it was a specific emotion. You feel it. That's what he said. Not anger. Emotional content. It's a guide though. Love. Positive energy. See, emotional. You can just be positive. You don't have to label it. Just feel good. There she is. And she's looking into your life, telling you, believe. Think of me. Think of me. I'm here. I just talked to her at the beginning of this reading. She's giving you that confirmation. She is here. This is happening. You are in it. Ace. And you. Yes, it is a big deal. Two powerful cards when you're telling you, yes, I am here. I am now. I am present. Same with you. Say it. I am here. I am now. I am present. You don't exist in the past. Your mind doesn't exist in the past. Your life doesn't exist in the past. It doesn't live in the future. It exists now, at this moment of your own free will. You are here. You are now. You are present. There you go. You needed to hear that. You just needed to hear it like that. And that's what it means. This applies today, tomorrow, or a million years from now. It doesn't matter. You're a member of Galactic Command. If they put you in deep freeze, in suspended animation, and you woke up a million years from now and you wanted to know, what do I do? I don't know where anybody is. You find this video, you play it, that message is for you. Manifested by the Almighty God, courtesy of Archangel Michael, who did this himself to prove to anyone, everyone watching, it could be done. He did the same thing. He had no idea what was going on of his own free will. Was she watching him? She made sure she kept an eye on him. That's for sure. There you go. So as I said, it applies today, tomorrow, or a million years from now. And as the angels say, good luck, and I will talk to you later.